Hmm. Probably taking 175 gold into shop, and then we see what happens. Thank you, Bob. Hey, Revenant. Hey, Amor St. James. Hey, Bob Aside. Hey, Butlow. Hey, Rhinoscope. Hey, Astrab. It's been up for a while, is the answer to your question. Least damage here is neutralize there, defend, defense, strike here. Takes 5. There's also strike, strike, neutralize there, defend takes 7, and does better damage. Very angry slimes. Hey, Yummy, thanks for the 77 months. Can you hear what is this stream's policy regarding shitposting and claw? What's claw? Feel free to explain. I'm wondering if my choice to go for the lower damage on turn 1 was wrong because injury was in my deck. What a Flora 1. I feel like we're in an okay spot now. Five more thanks to the 50 months. Thanks for the 80-month Robo Jumper. Thanks for the 77 months. The Albion. Case Grody. Make more Voburns. Happy birthday. It's also Felicia Day's birthday. Happy birthday, Felicia Day. Happy birthday, 5-4. BLS Cage. 3 times since 25 months. HG Forest. Emotional support panda. I really want the Vajra. I really want the Vajra, I really want the Predator. I think if I could have afforded Trip, I would have taken it. But let's just take a Strength Potion instead to get through another Elite. Or the first Elite, I guess. What's new in your life, Twitch chat? I don't hate Fumes, I don't hate Dagger Throw. This is a, like... This is a large choice. This is a run-defining card reward. I think I know more about what happens if I take Fumes. I don't hate what happens when I take Fumes, though. Take Fumes. Yeah, thanks for 72 months. Good morning. 6 months. 6 years. Blur, Distraction, Outmaneuver. None of these kill Gremlin Nub. Do I want a super elite? Maybe I want a super elite. I'm at full health. Forces a shop, but it gets me 1 more elite in the act. I think I'm okay with just going left. I spent 30 hours playing the Slay the Spire board game over the last 3 days. Or over 3 days, not the last 3 days. Was it sweet? I've been quite enjoying it. I ended up not using Strength Potion, despite buying it ostensibly to use it in an elite fight. Hopefully that's okay. No problem, my bad dad. I mean, I am tremendously offended, but it's okay. Was Sunday to Tuesday and very sweet. Nice. Did you like start at low Ascension and work your way up? I have won my Ascension 3 run and I'm not sure what to do now. Do I run an Ascension 4 run or do I like just skip to 13? No. Starting at 0 with all 4. With friends or by yourself? Sounds pretty fun. I'll take a footwork. I'll take a blessing with the forge, I think. Over a weak potion. I will upgrade a card. I have no idea which one. Blade Dance is a decent upgrade here with Strength Potion and Vajra. Fumes is an upgrade, Footwork's an upgrade. Neutralize is an upgrade. Everything's an upgrade. There are like 4 good upgrades here. Sorry, I just hit my controller. And now I am controlling the game with 2 input devices at once, which is not a good idea. Hey Dueler, you thought I was playing the Elden Ring DLC? Oh no, I haven't finished the base game yet. Can't play the DLC before you're done with the base game. I still have to work out a path through the game that gets every weapon, every incantation, every sorcery, every Ashes of War, completes every quest, and kills every boss, and gets every grace, and every talisman. And then I have to do it, and then I can play the DLC. Apotheosis would be good here. You're not wrong. I feel like because of Gremlin Mob specifically, I want the Blade Dance upgrade. Blade Dance upgrade actually, it is better with Calculated Gamble because you can discard the shivs. I feel like Toxic Egg might be good on this character. Don't know how you all feel about that. $18, $24, it's $28, $52. Get a good upgrade potion. I don't know. I guess not that good. Cody thinks it's 27 months. That's, Alright. The game has decided that I'm going to be, building more around the Noxious Fumes than the Blade Dance, it looks like. Looking for a turn-based strategy / turn-based tactics game. Let me know when you find one. Decent turn. Esports Godfather. Calculated gamble was maybe a little eh. Alright, I don't think I'm taking more damage this fight. Why do I not like Battle Brothers at all, but I like XCOM? What's your theory, Twitch chat? You read that shuffling is semi-random in Slay the Spire. Do I count that in for my play, or is it too hard to manipulate? What do you mean? Shuffling is semi-random. I don't like the setting of Battle Brothers. That seems plausible. I haven't played much of any of the Jagged Alliances. I think I booted one up once and it didn't grasp me enough to keep going. Mag seeing percentage chance to hit, but not the actual roll they use. XCOM has better presentation. I think that's true. I'm doing pretty well, I'm tiny metaphorically. I think it's because I feel like there's a larger scope to the decision making in XCOM. But I'm not sure I could really explain why I think that that's it. Mono Dungeon Plus. I have no idea how to play this game. I've played so much of this game and I still have no idea how to do it. Sylvia's Club, thanks for 43 months. Someone on Reddit said that the order of the cards remains mainly the same, but is dependent on order of your play. So I think what you're saying is how I would describe the thing that you're saying, to my understanding, is that the game runs off an RNG seed. So this is the seed for the RNG of the game, which means that when you go into a fight, it's going to use the same RNG for that fight. If you save and reload over and over again, it will keep using the same RNG. And when you get to the end of your deck and shuffle, it will use this RNG to shuffle it. And so the shuffle will be the same every time. The thing that will change the shuffle, though, is the order of the cards being shuffled before they are shuffled, which means that if you play the cards in a different order, then your discard pile in a different order, so they get shuffled in different places. I think that's what you're talking about. But that doesn't... unless you have already seen how they get shuffled by playing that floor already, and then reloading your save, that doesn't help you. So, people who are playing the game without saving and reloading on the same floor over and over again can't use that for anything. I could also take a Cloak and Dagger Plus, it's just like pretty good. It blocks for 6 and deals 10. This run could take in Venom, actually. Okay. That's enough to convince me. I honestly didn't need that much convincing. Kind of wanted to take the Cloak and Dagger. Can't believe I would slate your spider. You put spiders outside. They're literally just vibing. Oh, me too. Yeah, me too. Okay, this is probably good. Shouldn't take more damage from here, I don't think. Hey, Luna Firetail! I have not done a very good job of finding more ways to apply poison. I've been offered a lot of uncommons this act, actually. I get to upgrade Fumes or Footwork against Guardian. Removing a strike would be pretty good. I have an intangible potion if I get a really bad hand. I don't think I want these cards. I think 1 Fumes is the right number of Fumes. Why are we talking about battle chess? Oh. Okay, fair enough. Reed, thanks for the 3 years. Appreciate it. I used to play that game. I think I was banned from playing that game because I tried to do the fighting moves with my mother or something. Like, I don't remember exactly what happened. I was a child. I think my parents did not appreciate how violent it was making me. Kind of analysis am I doing to the knob? I want to learn more about its liver. When I return to the board game soon, I should still set up upstairs, but I need to work out some better way to run the overhead camera. And whether I do or not is... we'll see. The game really wants me to have another Fumes. I'll just take a piercing well, that's fine. Seems fine. I have a fire potion if I draw really badly here. I mean, I drew pretty badly. I think this is okay. Because with so few defensive cards in my draw pile, I don't really want to force this flip anyway. Here I'm just gonna let Fumes start stacking. Fional. Wild that the creators of a game about colonizing somewhere have problematic political beliefs. That just blows my mind. I'm pretty sure that that line is just as good as playing Blade Dance, but it meant that I didn't have to click on Blade Dance. I don't know, it's possible that it lost me some damage somehow. It doesn't seem relevant. I don't even know who that is, Plum Bomb. Alright, GG the Guardian. GG Act 1. I am very inclined to this Corpse Explosion. Alchemize isn't terrible, but it's not like I've been using any potions anyway. Corpse Explosion feels like it solves several fights which are currently hard. Oof. I guess I'll take a Cursed Key. Hey, the Buddha! Is it early or late in the day for me? It is 5:32 a.m. It is Spire killing time. Oh, maybe I killed the wrong one. Wow, punished so hard too. Although, actually, if I went for the other one, I couldn't kill it anyway. I think that's the best I got. Outmaneuver, dagger throw, choke. Probably not. Dagger throw is probably the one that would be picked up there. Ooh, maybe I'm going to keep Piercing Wail, actually. Yeah, this game's really good. There are so many small decisions which are nevertheless consequential. I think maybe keeping Piercing Wail because it is an out next turn there is correct. I found a Catalyst Plus, so I'm okay with taking damage and going to a Campfire. Many small decisions to get wrong. Gosh, yeah. There sure are. This is another one I'm not actually sure that dealing 27 there for -1 energy next turn is right. Worked out. Where'd my HP go? Welcome to Act 2. Parrot Plus seems great. Playing Cloud Plus seems pretty good. I'm very happy to remove a Strike Gear too. Maybe I'd buy Regal Pillow actually. It's not cheap. But the thing it does is useful. The boot has arrived. The boot. Well, I think I have to do that. And the question is, would I like Crippling Cloud plus Piercing Wail plus Crippling Cloud plus Footwork or Regal Pillow? Regal Pillow feels like it's struggling to keep up with the other two options there. Am I even resting? Probably. Maybe. Alright, we're playing Act 2 a bit more defensively. It's fine, we have a Catalyst plus a Toxic Egg, a Snecko Skull, 4 energy. Allowed to play a bit defensively. Yeah, understandable, the Onion Knight. I have to stay here. That was bad. Let's see if I would have drawn Piercing Well. Use like an Acro. Estroni! How about the politics of battle chess? Politics of violence. I think they, the knights, when they fought each other, it was based on that Monty Python scene from Knights of the Holy Grail, where, like, the knight gets progressively more limbs hacked off and then keeps insisting he's completely okay. Which is a very funny scene. You wish there was a real-life version of a paddle chess to do something Nintendo. If you want somebody to create that, you're gonna have to ask Mr. Beast to do it, I think. I think that's Mr. Beast's lane. God, oh, this Act 2 is not good. I think we're fine. Does all the Act 2 crown favorites like losing HP and losing HP and losing HP and also losing HP? Yep, I mean, you're right. But I like coffee. I don't drink much coffee. I wouldn't say that I like super dislike it either. Nice gingerbread. It was a good run. So I guess I want to pull stuff this turn, ideally. Unfortunately, 14 plus 7 is 21, which is not enough. Is Defendant Catalyst there enough? Probably. Nice Romano. Romano? Frozen Egg into Mummified Hand. Yeah, that sounds like a decent one. Nice one. There was a sequel to Battle Chess. How did they improve on what was already such a strong formula? How do you make a battle chest even better than it already is? You go piercing whale, corpse explosion there, defend or something? I can't apply the last point of... Poison. So I have to block next turn. You learned to love chess with that game when you were a kid. Do you think, like, everyone who likes chess just played battle chess as a kid and actually likes violence? Interesting thought. I think I didn't take damage this fight. Getting there. Slowly. Battle chess is called battle chess because the original Dota mod that inspired the genre had you placing heroes on a grid, and that's literally the only connection. That's not the battle chess we're talking about. The battle chess we're talking about was, chess. I'm gonna take a backflip plus. I have 2 footworks. I have no card draw. I would love to take an acrobatics, but I think the block on it is worth having, and I already have double prepared plus. It's last for $2. Holy shit, that's a deal. Cool. I feel good about the choice to take 2 elites. Honestly, those felt easier than the holy fights. I already have double prepared plus and I have like no card draw. I am, I think, inclined to just hit +2 max HP here. Entropic Brew doesn't actually seem better than current potions. I didn't see Potion Belt yet, so I might get it somehow, but these 2 potions are fine. Like, if I have these 2 for Act 4, I'll be very happy. Yeah, and then I walk into a hallway fight and immediately die. Like, can I have the elite fights back, please? Why is the avocado so angry? Nobody eats them anymore. Too expensive. Has the don't eat avocados discourse evolved with the increased cost of all food? Now it's like don't eat breakfast or whatever. Don't eat proteins. Reading Ice Soup now. Sounds good. Oh, well-laid plans. I was actually just thinking, like, this deck could use 1 well-laid plans and it would be perfect. And then I got a well-laid plans. Great work, everyone. Now I need a burst. A burst and 2 acro pluses. Ow. Yikes. Hmm. There was a cereal CEO being happy people eating cereal for dinner because of food costs going up. Was there? I didn't hear about that one. You might be right, I don't know. Her dexterity was always in the bottom of the deck. At least you know where it is, you know? El Campeon. This deck would really like to have 0 attacks on it. And there was an investigation and cereal prices increased. Ah, so now people can't eat cereal for dinner anymore. That's sensible. GG the champ! This champion clear poison during midlife crisis. Yep! See? Oh. Well, that's awkward. Hey, Naj! Wow. I think this one just takes Adrenaline Plus over Wraith Form. I shouldn't be taking much damage anymore, right? Go with that coffee dripper. Only not realizing that you refer to the card footwork as dexterity and made a complete mockery of the English language there. No. We understood what you meant. Not a problem. Don't be hard on yourself. No more Act 2 events, so HP should be good. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see, I guess. I am not convinced by how I played that. It should work. I am in a hallway fight with a deck that is much stronger than the hallway fight requires it to be, but yeah, I don't know. Not a huge fan. Yeah, I am Merc. Ah, I can heal by killing for 2 with Singing Bowl. Got him. This deck actually really feels like it cares about the gift energy. Here's all links for 22 months and Migishu. Links for 57 months. And there's a very long message which just says Jorbs. Which is my name. What if it said something else in the middle of it and I just didn't read it? Probably okay. New Final Fantasy 14 expansion just dropped. Take another catalyst. Cool. How's my time in the world's most dangerous online battleground going? It's been going okay. There's a leg sleep in there. That's like it. Do I survivor and leg sleep? Might fail. I have blade dance. This is why I was saying blade dance plus actually kind of okay. I mean, it's a pretty strong card, right? But when I upgraded Blade Dance back in the day in Act 1, something I mentioned was that having Calculated Gamble made the upgrade quite a lot better. And that was an example of why. Hey, it's an acrobatics. I am so into that card right now. I think I'm just going to take 4 damage. 20 gold feels relevant in the shop, potentially. So Piercing Whale is a decent card. Second Dwellblade Plans isn't awful, but I don't think I need it. Deep Breath and Master of Strategy are both fine. Expensive though. Twisted Funnel's pretty good. I just take a Twisted Funnel. Big thing Twisted Funnel does is let me play Catalysts when I haven't drawn Crippling Cloud or Corpse Explosion yet, which is nice because I have 2 of them. Okay. Was it better high than when the streamer picks the option from the shop that you would have picked? I've heard like Indica Sativa's pretty good. Tell you for sure though. Plans for more Slay the Spire board game? It's still set up upstairs, but I want to get a better overhead camera solution. I'm just like slightly concerned that the one that I had is going to result in the camera like damaging something. Basically the adhesive that was being used to attach it to the ceiling was melting, which like there are like several ways in which that's concerning. One of them is like what happens if it falls off the ceiling. Another one that was just like it's clearly functioning in a very hot space, so that could damage it or something around it over time maybe. I don't think I'm taking Corpse Explosion 2. I think 1's enough. Maw-Bank were saved. I mean, look, I'm not excited about it. If I get a really bad curse here, though, it can actually remove the curse for me in this store. And otherwise, it's going to make me like 160 gold or something before the Act 4 shop. So it's not a terrible relic. I don't have many sensible upgrades because I've mostly been adding upgraded skills to my deck. I guess I'll take a footwork upgrade. I hope I find a solution soon. Yours would just be a heavy arm stand. The ones that I have are not tall enough. not long enough. So I might have to buy a longer one, or there are things you can set up to like hold a camera above a table, like frames. But the cheapest one that I've found that's big enough is 300 bucks. I'm like, I don't know. Eventually I'll just pay for that, but I feel like when something costs that much, it like takes me a couple of days to buy it. Board game streams have been fun though. There's a heat wave in Northern Europe. Yikers. They sure seem to have 6 energy every turn. Is this the Silent Windstreak world record holder? Hi, my name's Jorbs. It's like a human being. Alright. Letter opener doesn't feel awful. I'll take a backflip. And we'll take a Writhe and a Sapphire Key. Writhe isn't too bad. It also isn't too good. Eventually I can remove it. I don't think I need to go to a shop for it in this act though. I think there will be a bigger head than giant head. And slay the Spire too. Maybe after rafting for the 4 months. I think it's footwork first. Okay, nice. $18.26. I feel like saying that you're the only one for someone is like a very, very toxic thing to say. I don't know about that Mazzy Star. Take a dodge and roll plus. On the one hand, it does slow me down slightly. On the other hand, I think with double footwork and this much poison, it doesn't seem unreasonable to just be able to defend a bit better sometimes. Give You My Lovin' is also very aggressive. It does kind of feel like the door-to-door salesman approach to love. Man, I think this was very bad. Unfortunate. As a guy in a poly relationship, you're literally not the only one for her. Yeah, I mean, that seems like a more reasonable angle on it. Hey, this one just as terribly as it possibly could. Door-to-door sales for 3 years. How was it? I don't think I could do that shit. Wow, this has somehow not really gotten better. That was terrible. So I took 9. The thing where, like, someone is suffering a historic heatwave and in clear discomfort and difficulty, and then you're like, oh, that's not even hot. It's really fucking weird. You can just be like, oh shit, that sounds bad. Like, just... I don't know. Take a slightly more sane human being approach to responding to that information. Ooh. I guess I'll take a rare relic over upgrading all cards, since all my cards are kind of already upgraded. Empathy is weakness. Only a Sith would empathy or something. Thank you for setting me straight. I've had a Writhe plus. It's okay, there's still time. I'm trying to say the drivers are bad when you live. When you live where you live. Well, I actually like a defensive. I don't know. Piercing Whale, Blur, Footwork. So currently I have an Intangible Potion and a Piercing Whale for multi-attack type stuff. Having another Piercing Whale would help quite a bit. I also just like kill fast enough and have enough max HP that I don't really need to block that well. Oh, Piercing Whale. Your country has set the record for hottest June every June for the past 8 years. Yeah. So 63 months, Soto, appreciate it. The ocean temperature is like a degree Celsius hotter than it was 2 years ago. Like, the planet is, so when you emit certain gases into the atmosphere, they trap heat inside the planet, and we've known that for like 100+ years, but we keep doing it, and the planet keeps getting hotter. It's yep. I don't know. Kinda sucks, to be honest. Yeah, like it was, I don't know. Maybe next game we try a different strategy. You're just gonna prestige? Alright. Nice Gyarados. Corpse Explosion has worked perfectly for both Reptimancer fights. Well done, Corpse Explosion. The site looks a lot worse if Corpse Explosion doesn't cooperate. But like, I don't know, just draw it at the right time. Noob. Just play better. Is he sick? Why the voice so small? I don't know, I'm just like talking. Have you tried turning the volume up? I would be okay with you doing that, you have my permission. These Spectorials. I'm at about 50% regular volume. Wow, volume shaming. I actually think my mic is slightly lower than usual. I don't really know why. I was quieter, but you just turned me up. Nice. Well done. I'm probably just talking quieter because it's 6 AM. It's okay, it won't always be 6 AM. Are the cats still asleep? Zephyrs and Sausage Pose asleep on the couch behind me. I don't know where Xenia is. It's always 6 AM somewhere. That's a good way to think of it. Sausage Pose? Yeah, he looks like a sausage. He's like very straight. And his arms are tucked in. Let's do this. Good fight. Log posing. You can call it log posing. I think I am, I have successfully grieved about global warming. I think I already got there. I hope the rest of you can as well. So much anger and grief sometimes. Denial. What are the other ones? I don't remember. It's an interesting thing because you get to see so many people grieving at once. Anyway, welcome to Jorbs.tv. Try to keep it light here, just having a good time. Lust? Is that a grief thing? I remember that scene of Wedding Crashers. That was kind of weird. But maybe they were right. I'm not sure. I haven't generally thought of Wedding Crashers as being right about much. Horniness and grief go together. I know that one of the things that people do when they have stress responses is get horny, which is very strange. But it's a thing for some reason. I don't know. I don't get that stress response, so... Evolution's a hell of a drug. Yeah. Fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. And by fawn, they mean fuck. Stress responses. Weird things. It's the best procreate before I die response? Is it really? Is that why it happens? I always thought it was like something to do with placating. My stress response is to watch Jorbs play Slay the Spire. Hey, welcome. Makes sense to you for it to be related to adrenaline. I don't know much about like how bodies work. But like very naively, sure, those sound like words related to the human body, I think. So, yep, guess so. Went to a museum exhibit about the unusual ways that mammals have sex. Was it at a convention center in Las Vegas? Sounds like a great time. Word Square. Wooperman, thanks for 2 months. Did y'all see the John Green video about taking a step back from creating content for the month of July? I thought it was really interesting. Because he framed it as like being a depression thing. And like, I'm not saying that John Green isn't depressed. Who is John Green? Hank and John Green, also known as the Vlog Brothers. They've been content creators on the internet since before YouTube existed, I think. Like, they're very, very long time content creators. Have I seen Hank's comedy special? I have. I thought it was good. Anyway, he said he was taking a step back from content for a month because he felt like he was bringing a pail full of good water to a toxic lake every day and pouring the pail into the lake. And he was realizing that that didn't feel like he was improving anything. It felt like he was wasting a pail of good water and raising the level of the toxic lake. Which is... It wasn't his metaphor, it was somebody else's, but I think I think it is a pretty incredible metaphor for what it's like to be on the internet these days. And I feel like that is just like more true now than it was 8 years ago when I started making content on the internet. So like he was framing it all in depression and shit, but then like the reason he felt bad that he stated, I was like, that kind of just feels correct, dude. So. I wonder if this has anything to do with the HRT episode of SciShow where they spread some really dangerous misinformation. Oh, I don't know what that means. You think that's an indication that I'm depressed? No, like, it's just... no, like Twitter got bought by a billionaire who's destroyed it. What else is going on in the world? Isn't Reddit now for profit? YouTube has the thing with like its algorithm is pushing everyone to extreme subcultures like the Andrew Tate thing. For profit? Or like publicly traded or something? I don't know. Reddit did the thing where it brings in outside executives to make it make more money. IPO. That sounds like probably what it is. I don't hate an orange pellets here. Orange pellets backflip, orange pellets card remove. Just good to go orange pellets backflip dodge and roll probably. A few strikes aren't too bad with this many copies of Prepared Plus and Acro and Calculated Gamble and stuff. Every online community you've been a fan of moved onto private discords because of these issues. Yeah, like, I think it's just real. I think that is just correct characterization of what making content on the internet is like now, more so than 10 years ago. Reamertastic. Discord has been talking about a few changes to make it profitable or more profitable or something. I can go footwork, dodge and roll, or I can just play Crippling Cloud. 28 plus 21, 49. This blocks perfectly. Let's just do this. Bones thanks for 44 months. I wonder if it's just the same mechanism by which communities with poor moderation get bad usually. But with the internet it took longer because it's such a big community. Took in past tense. Yeah. I don't know, it's fascinating to think about. You know how, like, Sometimes there are abundant natural resources in a place, and so like a culture in that place springs up around the idea that those natural resources are abundant, and then eventually they can actually just run out. Interesting to think about that happening with the internet. Natural abundant resources of like people with passion and optimism. Anyway, welcome to my stream where we try to keep some pretty positive vibes. I hope you're having a great day. That's pretty rough, dude, bro, Sunman guy. I also think some people are a bit too rose-tinted with the old internet. Hey, Voki. Hey, Devers. Hey, Yokum. Hey, AP John. Some casual existential dread. I'm doing fine. I'm really feeling okay. I think we go Predator. We take 1, we don't apply as much poison or weak as we could, but 2 extra cards this turn. And some pretty high value. If I have to intangible potion this turn, it's okay. I didn't manage to proc orange pellets. Skill. Well, now I can get orange pellets though. I think it's right to just use orange pellets here and save the intangible potion. Take some damage, sure. Level 1 Bidoof. The value of this line though is that I still have an intangible potion for later. You see, I'm trying to slay the Spire, but have I tried talking it out? No. How would you recommend I begin? What would be your first line of argument with the Spire if you were trying to convince it to just let you win? Hey, ya boy. Yeah, Tay. What's the Spire done to me? It's just there. Seems kind of chill. But you were not here during Act 2, I say. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you this morning. I don't think anyone who was here for Act 2 thinks the Spire is chill. Alright, GG. I had that intangible potion since Act 1 or something. I think we broke into the Spire. How do you think the characters got to the bottom of the Spire? And why do they have to leave out the top? Why not just go out the door that they presumably came in? Hello, YouTube Shorts viewers. I have won another run of Slay the Spire. This was a silent deck, and I think the interesting thing in this run was largely here. I was offered Dagger Throw or Noxious Fumes and went for Noxious Fumes. Is it right? I don't know. I had a Vajra, but I didn't have Art of War or Toxic Egg yet. Vajra felt like it pulled me to more Dagger Throw, but I didn't have any like card removes, which I feel like make Dagger Throw better. I only ended up removing 2 strikes in the entire run. This time around, this is the sort of decision I've had like several times, by the way, and it's something I always pay attention to, because it's like a huge inflection point in the run. This time around I found Toxic Egg and Snecko Skulls, so Fumes did completely fine. Anyway, GG. How many 56-story buildings have an entry/exit door at the top floor? 1? At least 1? One divided by 56 equals 69%, says Shreya. Where did you learn math? I want to go there. Fumes over Dagger Throw. Early inflection point. Found Toxic Egg and Snecko Skull. And won pretty easily. Jesse Boyd Elementary. Like, don't dox yourself. How long since I updated the Spire year doc? Like I just did. I just wrote another run into it. I have played... Holy shit, is that 200? I played 201 runs this year. Wait, does it start in 2024? No, it doesn't. As of January 1st, I have played 147 runs. I've played so much Elden Ring. About the goals section? It auto-updates. Although it's wrong. For some reason it thinks my current watcher streak is 29. I play more Elden Ring than Baldur's Gate this year.